So, good afternoon once again, members. Good afternoon to all our listeners. The Street Council is definitely in session. Just about 24 minutes past the hour of 1 o'clock. Hope that everyone at least has had lunch already.
Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate.
And let me say good afternoon going out to all our loyal listeners. Dr. Wakanda, good afternoon going out to you. Chris, Kunji KFC, Kingsley, Shak Lady, Miss Royal Castle as well.
To build a strong and better nation, I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand.
Miss Mova,
because this is our land.
good afternoon going out to you. Truckee,
Come my sister,
keep safe on the road there, Truckee.
nation together.
Outside it seems to be very nice weather, nice weather. As you guys, for the ones that probably home, probably on you take a early vacation to start doing some cleaning and stuff, preparing for Christmas. Nice weather to get things done outside.
Remember
Today, Thursday, 13th of November, 2025. If you're celebrating a birthday today,
country, we must
shout out to you, happy birthday. Hope that you're having a great one.
forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand.
So feel free to
Our land,
call us.
come my sister,
Let me know exactly what is on your mind.
the nation together.
What are some of the hot topics on your end of the woods? I'm going in a little light today, yeah? You guys are the shareholders of this program, so feel free to call us. Let us know exactly what is on your mind. What are some of your concerns? What are some of the burning topics that you would like to,
That we need to see
give your 2 cents on? Those numbers are 342-0081, 4665-391, and you could also send your voice notes as well.
as I do. The only way is put in more effort and less play.
I see one of the headlines is PM backs Rubio calls on CNN report fake news.
Tolerance and production.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Hey, afternoon, Chris. What's up?
When you see Senator Tupel at it again,
Senator who?
Tupel,
Mm-hmm.
room 201.
Right.
It was, yeah. I see he at it again, in usual style, picking and choosing what information they want to give to the public.
Right.
But my opinion is, AGC really had no business in taking that directive to use taxpayers' money that amounted to 400 and something million more than the first agreement that they had with the Victoria
initial budget.
building was built for. Yes. So if Wazy says using taxpayers' money to build that type of luxury thing, people who have money could already afford it. They don't need taxpayers' money, because taxpayers' is not benefiting off of those type of things. But in usual style, they pull out what they want to pull out just to try to demonize another political party, and everything they just fall apart when the rest of informations come to roost. But once again, just wasting taxpayers' money, wasting paying them and all, is just wasting our money, because look at what they're finding time to do. And we have all kind of challenges to deal with in this place. But you know the thing are there and them, how it goes. I love on, brother.
All right, thanks so much for your contribution, member. You know, in relation to that though, I have a little issue with it. And not so much with the information that would have been shared with the population. If it is something that is illegal, I have no issue that you share the information with the public or the relevant authorities and so forth. But the law of the land is that you're innocent until proven guilty, yeah? And I always believe that the example is supposed to start from the head. These are ministers, these are persons who we have given the power, the responsibility to control the assets of Trinidad and Tobago, our fixtures, you name it. Now I could understand that you have an agenda, and your agenda is to point out whatever is wrong or right. But here's where I have the issue with. You're posting an application that someone would have filled out, right? Someone who is a private person, private citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. You're posting their information on the World Wide Web with their contact number, their email address. I think for ministers, come on, we could do better than that. It's one thing to mention the person's name, but when you start mentioning their private information as their contact number and email address and so forth, you are literally opening a channel there for them to be harassed, for your fans, your fanatics. To now go and pick up their cell phone, their telephone, and call the young lady, email her erroneous things.
Now the election back and I'll die away.
That is where I have a problem with.
In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now,
and I mean, we're not in the crimes segment just yet, but to me, I consider that to be a crime.
And production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation.
But Trinidad and Tobago, note that that particular incident is just smoke, eh?
Because this is our land.
Mirrors and smoke.
My brother, my sister.
A lot of different things to just keep us distracted from all the other things that are happening. So I would tell my members and listeners of this council, don't be distracted. If anybody is guilty of a crime, I say hand it over to the authorities, to the police commissioner, and let them do an investigation. And if it is the person is guilty of the crime, let them face the courts.
For country we must have regard.
If found guilty, let them be prosecuted, let them be sentenced for whatever.
To progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show.
But time and time again, and I said it yesterday, we have always heard about persons being involved in illegal activities. Persons who they allege hands were caught in a cookie jar or with their pants down, but yet these persons have never have been prosecuted. These persons have never spent a day in jail.
Let us build a nation.
So what are we really doing? Playing smart with foolishness? Just distractions. It's like when the city is burning down, you know. But they're creating so much of chaos all around it.
So much of things that we need to see about.
And everybody just jamming.
I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do the only.
I mentioned yesterday, you know, about food prices. I've heard persons talking about they have gone to their favorite food places and they were surprised that, you know, prices have been, you know, persons literally have been increasing their prices. Because as some of those business owners would mention, things are more expensive.
That is the main.
Less people are venturing out, less persons are going to the bars. I asked yesterday as well, should that be a crime or probably not?
Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
We still have thousands of people who are literally unemployed. Not because the government has launched this great initiative of 20,000 plus jobs and so forth, and persons went and fill out application means that they are hired just yet. Everything is a process, but mind you, there are a lot of persons who literally and besides those persons who would have applied, there's still a portion of the population who literally are unemployed.
Big onion, who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something. Instead of staying out there and freezing.
And I totally agree that everything, and I mentioned that a couple times here, well,
Tolerance and production.
You don't have to depend on the government for everything.
The nation. I say that is the main foundation. So
Gotta get up,
let's put hand in hand.
gotta get things going, yeah?
It's our land.
But at the same time,
Come my sister, and let us build.
as much as you may be getting up and getting things going, you still have to face the supermarkets, the markets, the pharmacies, and sometimes you're literally just working paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes your expenses may even go beyond your salary, so you're working on a deficit salary. That's how serious it is. So while some of us laugh and we find humor in some of these smoke screens, there are other serious things that are happening that we really need to focus on. Well, in other news as well, the shutdown has finished, has come to an end in the United States. After 40-something plus days of a shutdown, things should be returning to some sort of normalcy. I saw that the Commissioner of Police is again cautioning persons to stop taking that risk of, you know, engaging with persons to meet up with them on Facebook and the app Grindr. You're hearing more and more incidents. Now, I'm not too sure if persons, some persons just don't pick up the newspaper or just don't follow up on things that are happening in Trinidad and Tobago. But please, I also saw 2 women robbed while walking in Palmis Park, that would be in South. And I would still ask the question, what else could they probably add to this SOE? Well, if they should add anything at all, because it's like, to me, we are under an SOE, but then when you hear of so many different stories of crime being committed, it just makes you wonder. A man died at hospital after a promenade attack.
Discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation.
Also in some sports, West Indies would have lost their last outing, their last T20 against New Zealand. That would have been last night. Yeah, we were definitely defeated. We made about 144 runs, and New Zealand ripped that up in no time. Also today, we have a match kickoff as our Carnival Kings, Trinidad and Tobago football team, are coming up against the Reggae Boys in Jamaica. We crucially need those points, so we have to win this. So again, we wish our boys all the best.
We surely will.
The red, white, and black.
Because now,
as we try to secure a spot for the next World Cup.
Discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
Have you all seen that the Tobago House of Assembly has been dissolved as they get ready to go to the polls. So election fever is all in the air for Tobago.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less play.
I have a short clip here of the announcement of the THA being dissolved. That would have happened yesterday. So for those that probably missed it, let me give you guys a short clipping of it here, where the chief,
that is the main foundation. So
chief secretary himself, Mr. Fali,
because this is
would have made the announcement here.
Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
May history record not just that we built, but how we served faithfully, fearlessly, and for Tobago always. And with that, Madam Presiding Officer, I beg to move that this House votes on a resolution in accordance with Section 22(1) of the THA Act.
Members, the question put is that in accordance with Section 22(1) of the Tobago House of Assembly Act 40 of 1996, I beg to move that this House now be dissolved. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any against say no. The ayes have it. Motion carried. And before we leave, I would just like to say thank you. Thank you for an interesting yet very rewarding 4 years. And as I take my leave, I don't do it with sadness, but with the utmost pride of having served not only this institution, but the people of Tobago.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
So Tobagonians are getting ready to head to the polls.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must...
Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello?
Hi, KFC, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, DJ Anderson.
Afternoon.
I say I don't hear red today, you know. I thought you would have been red, but I'm afraid to wear red or what?
Red? Why would I wear red?
Because we have a World Cup final qualification today. We playing the Reggae Boys. Reggae Boy versus Jamaica, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, I announced it, but I mean, I don't have to wear red to you know. But I do support the guys, and I hope that they are victorious.
All right, you're gonna be there in spirit. You're gonna be there. You're gonna be. Are you going out there?
I will be there in spirit.
But I'm saying, man. I see 6-star General answer back, but he ain't playing. He ain't playing none of we. Not to Anna Roberts answer back too.
He answer back.
Yeah, Anna Roberts said bring it on. Nah, Roberts said man doesn't come and talk by guest, you know. Anna Roberts is the most fierce politician in the Caribbean, you know. He just talk outside of Parliament, in Parliament. Ask Rowley about Anna Roberts.
Is it something that he had is it some 6-star general, something like that? Where he said that? I didn't honestly I didn't listen to it. Is it the Douglas Politics you're talking about, his page?
Yeah. He answer back. He tell us to bring it on. Bring the lawsuit.
All right.
We are the best at our laws in the East-West corridor, right? In the Caribbean, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ram Logan. So Ram Gonzal, we don't care if you try to sue Anna Roberts because we don't know what's going on in the agency. And you know Senator for him, Marley McFarlane. I will tell them all about China timing. Bless.
All right, thanks, member.
So much of things that we need to see about.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Madness don't come easy now. Madness really don't come easy. But and Roberts could say bring it on, you know. Because more than likely, if he loses, his taxpayers will have to pay for that irresponsible thing that he has done. You see, anywhere in the world, that is not tolerated. It's not legal. The transaction is not one that you publicize in that way. And the thing about it is, you might use the cover of the fact that its public funds was used to construct the thing, but the government that came in, right, made a decision and put these units on the open market, right, making a change in the relationship. So that that private thing is not supposed to be breached in the way that Annie Roberts would have done it, because the fact of the matter is, it is not only Mr. Ralph Gonzalez that purchased property there at those prices. It have people who are in total support of the UNC who also benefited from that, the state building luxurious homes for people who could afford it. What does I say? Madness don't come easy. He could afford to say bring it on, because why? It's not his money. will be spending. What a bunch of fools we are in this place, yeah? We open our mouth and remove all doubt. I look down, Anderson.
All right. Thanks so much, member, for your contribution.
Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
And you could be a part of the program as well, be a part of the show, be a part of the council.
Strong and better nation.
Have your say. 3420081 4665 and you could also utilize the WhatsApp as well, yeah?
Come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
Well, I guess that Anna Roberts would probably speak like that because one would say he probably has his facts straight. And, you know, persons may also say that he has the support of his prime minister, his leader. And, I mean, the Honorable Prime Minister did say Ralph is free to take legal action. And she's in full support of her minister, Mr. Anna Roberts. So, I guess they may have better information. They may have better facts. Maybe the way that some may see it, it may come across as, you know, it being wrong, but maybe they haven't done anything wrong. But as I said, when coming to documentation, and you literally posting a person's private information for the world to see, I honestly have an issue with that. Someone's identification number, their contact number, their email address, that is, to me, is taking it a bit too far. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome. Hello?
Good afternoon, DJ Anderson. Posting up documents, the man had the files, with Ralph Gonzalez and them in public life. Them can be coming and outsmarting the government at Trinidad to be able to get in house with their friends and family, and people who fighting and toiling, who want a house, them can't get a house. Them have 3 property in Victoria Keys. You know it's rent to own. Right now I live in an apartment rent to own. Them partially legal challenges, they take search for them to see my property they have. That same woman, Molly McFarnell, you know what she tell me at time down agency? Go Duncan Street, go Cocorite, go area and see if you have an apartment. I say, woman, it's really tell me to go there. You better tell me buy a coffin one time. Because I live Duncan Street, I live all over the East-West corridor. Must say thank for Marlin, from that woman, what? Arita Ganga, nice, madras, and then the man who helped me out and hear me cry. I put myself like a left my 2 good children and from down the way, that's that nonsense in Port Harcourt and all of it. And crime areas. So black people don't want to pray, we make it dead. So Molly McFarnell, police. Bless.
All right.
To build.
All right, so remember, all I would mention to you is that you said that, you know,
That is the mean.
the Honorable Prime Minister is not a private citizen, but is not, you know, he's not the person that made the purchase do. It is his family, it is his wife and his children. They are private citizens. But I hear you. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome. Ooh, can you lower down your frequency a bit, please? Thanks. Hello? Hi, member.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Can you step away from your frequency, please?
I move away from way down.
All right, great. Go ahead.
the radio. Why does them two fellas manipulate all the mind too? Them fellas and them they just talk because of one vibrant, you know. They only talking because they're having the time to talk on the radio station. They don't deal with facts, they only deal with the facts. Yeah, sometimes they only mustn't answer them. But just let it talk and forget that.
All right.
Because I don't see if something on the open market anybody could buy. Man could buy 9 buildings if you want, 9, 10, 11, 12, so long as you have the money.
Right.
I don't see where's the point.
I remember I'm actually coming up to the ads, right? So let me go and pay those bills. But thanks very much for your contribution though. Yeah?
No problem, son. I'm all young. I just old fella.
No, but we value your contribution. Yeah?
Yeah, well, you know what it is? Right. I mean, if you're saying something today and saying something different next week, it's all right. But always the same thing about PNM.
I remember. Thanks so much again for your contribution.
Cause you know as well as I do the only way.
I hope that that everyone is actually listening. And I understand. I wanted to make it abundantly clear that you know, sometimes we even talk about it here. You know, it's not always about just ketchup and mustard. You know, we really want to build a nation. Yeah. Anyways, let me go pay these bills, and then I'm gonna come back with money next hour. Keep it locked.
Got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
Oh gosh, baby. The wedding is just days away. We never booked the caterer.
Oh, wait just now. Oh, relax, baby. I already called Michelin already. Michelin Experience.
Wait, what? When?
Sometime last week, the same caterer that did our Christmas party at work, remember? When his sister showed up uninvited and she took all the leftovers?
But one thing for sure, the lasagna, the taste real good.
I know. They're tasty, reliable, and affordable. They even deliver. And if you want, they could cook on site. So go back to bed, baby. Don't worry. Everything done handled. Michelin has us.
Have a great night rest knowing Michelin has you from weddings to business functions. Michelin Experience Limited delivers unforgettable flavor and flawless services. So call them at 474-2250 or follow on social media at Michelin Experience. Great food, exceptional service every time.
Looking for the ultimate weekend vibe?
Then pull up to Experience Bar,
where every weekend is a celebration of culture,
music, and pure energy.
Kick things off every Friday at 4 p.m. with the Experience After Work line.
Good vibes, cold drinks,
and the perfect way to unwind after the grind.
Then on Saturday at 10 p.m., it's time to turn up with Strictly Local Saturdays After Party.
Hosted by DJ Flex 868
and Gingerbread,
blending Trinbago's hottest hits with
global trending bangers.
And when Sunday rolls in,
we set the tone for the week ahead with Reggae Sundays.
Positive vibrations from 9 p.m. that'll have you feeling only goodness and inspired.
Enjoy drink specials, secure parking,
and free admission every single weekend at number 2 Eastern Main Road, Aruca.
This is where the culture lives and the vibes never miss. So come through, bring your crew,
and experience the weekend like never before.
At Experience Bar, number 2 Eastern Main Road, Aruca.
This year I say I'm not cooking. Young brother ask me what you're doing. Crazy, your family them go start screwing. Without food, well the Christmas could ruin. Tell them to settle and cease, they will still get a piece. Cause KFC have a big festive feast. Well, bring all the chicken, I know it's finger licking. And crazy, you can stay out of the kitchen and have a festive feast, a festive feast.
Celebrate Christmas with KFC's Festive Feast. Get a festive box, 3 pieces of tenders and wedges for only $39.95. Or a festive bucket, 8 pieces of chicken, 2 regular sides, and 2 portions of wedges for $159. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the street, 919 FM.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suklal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Merry Christmas.
Starting November 1st, we kick off the Parang and Christmas season right here. Ready to hear your song? Email us your request at street919music@gmail.com with your contact number, and you will get to shout out your music on the air.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
All rise, all rise. The Street Council is now in session on the Street 919 FM. Your speakers of the House, Anderson and Hashim.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
10 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. If you have just joined us, good afternoon to all our members, all our listeners. The Street Council is in session. Your speakers of the house, well, your speaker of the house, Anderson. No Hashim this week.
Concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now
I know that Hashim is getting things done. So Hashim, if you're tuned in right now, good afternoon going out to you, my brother.
To build a strong and better nation, I say that is the main foundation.
So yes, members, the phone lines are open as well. To all our members locked on YouTube, Facebook, and our website www.thestreet919fm.com. Good afternoon going out to all of you as well. Those numbers for you to get us live and to share, be a part of the show. 3420081 4665
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
Yeah. There is a problem with I said there is a problem with which everyone is overlooking at with Andy Roberts and Gonzalez business.
Tell us.
Yeah. The main thing is the time the business was signed. It was signed after the election. It was signed on the 38th of April, which is could be looked as fraud because there was a new government and the past government has no right to sign any. So that is one of the technicalities.
All right, thanks a lot, member, for that. Now, I know most of our members here are very smart and very intelligent people.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian.
But I just want to remind you all that if you have intentions of purchasing a car, brand new showroom car today, and you go into the dealership
more than ever
to purchase this car, you have the cash, you have your monies.
Tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation.
You could go in today to purchase the car. It doesn't mean that you're going to be driving out with the car today.
Our land, come my brother, come my sister.
There is process, right?
Together.
Like a house. You may have the cash to purchase a house today. You can go through, you know, the agent and so forth. But you won't be able to move in the house today. Because again, there would be a process. Stamps, legal fees, you name it. And everything is a process, and documents would have to be drafted up, given to different different attorneys and so forth. You may also probably have to do a search to ensure that, you know, the property, everything is intact, etc., etc. So I hear the last member, I hear your conversation. They may have signed off on it after the election, but what exactly did they sign off on? Was the process being done even way before the election? Or did she just walk in that day and say, hey, I want this house, and she signed a document and boom, it was hers? I just want us to, you know, to think about it, yeah? Sometimes sometimes some of the information that is already out there, it is just exactly what they want the population to have a conversation about. Smoke screens. As I said, let us not be distracted. There's so many other things that is happening. So that the police service is saying that they are definitely going to be out in their numbers during this Christmas season as the festivities are kicking off to ensure the safety of the population.
In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to read.
Also so here that a certain part of the population, certain portion of the population is really upset with the announcement by the Prime Minister yesterday of no FET. No FET is to take place in the Brian Lara
I say that is the main
stadium there in South.
So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Prime Minister said noise. NIDCO is saying maintenance. Might be the boat. Some persons are talking about the timing of it, as the launch of Carnival was last week Friday. A lot of promoters would have also said that, you know, some of them would have already
forget all your differences, let we start to build.
Secured the facilities at Brian Lara to host different events. And now that the Prime Minister has made this announcement with immediate effect, they are all asking where are they going to host their fete now. With tickets being sold, sometimes, as a tourist may try to make arrangements to be, close to the event,
Because this is our land.
to make their transitioning from one area to the next, their transit easier.
Together.
What are they going to do now? Some are also asking, could this could this new policy be put on hold until after 2026 Carnival?
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
But in reference to that, I think that it's time that Trinidad and Tobago create a carnival center.
So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister.
Carnival oval, something that where all these big events could be host in an area that is not going to create any issues in the aspect of noise pollution and these things. I'm not too sure where that could happen, but I think that is something that they should probably look into.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to...
Even if it's an indoor facility, but it could hold approximately about 15,000 patrons.
Now, more than ever,
I think that's something that they should probably look into.
Discipline, tolerance, and production.
Obviously, it's not going to be ready by 2026 Carnival. So I'm not too sure what is the
main foundation
solution for that. The aspect of events that would have been booked already to host events for 2026, where they are now going to host it. They say, if you want persons to respect your culture, you have to respect it as well, yeah? So I hope that the Minister of Culture let's hope that she's taking all of this into consideration. And yes, members, don't forget that you could be a part of the conversation as well. 342-0081 and 466-5391. That's what we're asking for, to come together and let's build this nation together.
And we build a nation together. And we build a nation. I say,
election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will.
Also, I wanted to find out from persons who are literally paying rent and so forth.
Discipline, tolerance.
Has your landlord approached you to
build,
mention anything about any increase in rent?
I say that is the main form.
Because I've been getting some feedback from some persons that saying that their landlords
come, my brother, come, my sister,
have actually increased their rent.
The nation together.
I'm also getting reports that persons are saying that no, nothing, same old, same old.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Just about 31 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. And you're live. We are live right here on the Street Council. On the Sun. Also to our Miss Universe, Miss Trinidad and Tobago, Latifah Morris, has definitely been making the headlines. She is there in Thailand representing Trinidad and Tobago, and we do wish her all the best. Again, another one repping the red, white, and black. Such a gorgeous young lady. So we wish you all the best. As I look at things that are happening in Jamaica, you know, after the storm.
Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate.
Yeah, after the storm would have hit Jamaica. Hurricane Melissa, that is.
But now, more than ever, we must show.
We're still getting reports that some places are literally still underwater.
And production.
As the water has not been receding as they would have hoped it would have done.
I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must.
We also saw yesterday, and I guess congratulations is already in place for both Dwayne Bravo and Kylan Pollard. Announcement was made yesterday that they are officially ambassadors for Trinidad and Tobago.
So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
I want to make sure and say congratulations to both of them again.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us.
And the soca music is definitely hitting up. It's actually getting
come my brother, come my sister.
Very heated.
Let us build a nation together.
As we inch closer and closer to celebrating Christmas. Right after, you know, it's all about the soca.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
So again, let me say good afternoon to all our members locked on YouTube and our website. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
I said
the Street Council is on.
That is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
You members, the upcoming game, Trinidad and Tobago, our Carnival Kings. This is the Reggae Boys. How do you intend to take in that game? Will you be there in flesh? Are you logging on in front of your television? Are you going at a bar with friends? You're supporting, right? Also, members, don't forget that the Black Friday starts now at Courts. Save up to $1,500 on the TCL 23 cubic feet side-by-side fridge. With writable surface, only $6,999. Or get $3,500 off on the Frigidaire 18 cubic feet French door fridge. Now $12,499. Enjoy the Whirlpool 20 cubic feet French door fridge, only $12,999. Or get the Mabi 18 cubic feet no frost fridge for just $5,999. Upgrade with the Samsung Electric Vitro ceramic stove with Wi-Fi, only $8,299. Save $800 on the Frigidaire 23 kg automatic top load washer and 4,100, or get the Whirlpool 23 kg front load electric dryer, only $5,299. Plus, get more with free delivery on credit, $4,999 and over. Offer ends November 28, 2025. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Remember, terms and condition applies.
That is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah.
So as I mentioned, you know, the Black Friday sale really starts at Courts. You gotta make sure and don't be left out. Get more with 30% off credit or 50% off cash on a living room and a bedroom sets. Save $3,000 on the Park Avenue 3-piece.
Forget all your differences, let we start.
Sectional.
And on what to progress with.
Mayo done with storage.
More than ever we must show.
For $11,999, get up to 50% off on
to build a strong
the Malibu functional swivel glider recliner, Papa you, for only $1,999. My dad going to check out one of that boy. Enjoy $1,000 off on the 6-piece Papa dining set with a bench, now $7,999. Save up to $1,300 on the Jenna 3-piece combo deal, including Queen's bed frame, 2 drawers, and a 4-drawer nightstand, now $4,299. Plus, get up to 25% off on any entertainment unit with any living room set purchase on credit. 24 months and over. Now, offer ends November 20th, 2025, only at Courts, bringing value home. And again, terms and conditions do apply.
It's putting more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production.
Now guess who's home for Christmas? That's right, KFC wedges. Ice fluffy golden seasoned just right. And only $15 for a large portion. It's the perfect snack for your Christmas line, movie night, or the extra comfort with your meal. Wedges are home for Christmas. Only at KFC. It's finger licking good. Also, Flour is calling you. Yes, you. This Christmas is freeness for Soar with Flow. Get the gift of free installation with the Link Up or Link Up Plus internet plans, or go bigger with the Link Up More plan and take home a $500 grocery voucher. Offer ends December 31st. Valid for new customers only. Sign up at the Flow Milford Bay Plaza store today. And that's in Tobago. So make sure and take advantage of that, yeah?
Now, more than ever, we must show.
And if you're looking for that Christmas booster, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And the Mount Pleasant Credit Union is making your Christmas even better. Better and brighter. Take a loan this season and borrow up to $200,000. Plus, members with new loans of $25,000 or more get a chance to win a grand prize valued at $25,000 and monthly grocery vouchers worth $1,000. Don't miss out. This festive offer ends December 31st, 2025. Call us at 639-8375 or visit the mpcutobago.com to apply today. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, making your Christmas dreams come through. This promotion has been approved by the NLCB and special conditions apply. Let me take this call. Hi, good afternoon, number. Welcome.
Hey, DJ Andy. What's your vibes?
Yeah, I'm there. What's up?
Peter get a call, you know. I know you're reaching the top of the hour just now. I hear you reading out on mountain ads for foods, boy. Foods like
That's how it is be sometimes.
I know the vibes. I'm happy to get the call, you know. I'll call back in the next hour too. I now went out there, you know, take a little personal time and you know, just to share some thoughts now. You know,
right.
Yesterday it's had a show called Beyond the Tape.
A
popular local show where I guess the aim is to see how they could resolve and find solutions for crime. I guess so. You understand? Yesterday it had what they call Legally Speaking Wednesdays, and I hope, humbly as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, I hope this information reached the ears of, he got a new title, but it was Acting Corporal Zahir Ali. Right? He made a statement yesterday on the show saying that no one is above the law. And he would have made that statement before sternly. You know, he in the legal capacity, you know. So I'd already do all my thinking. I went through that. Long story short, he know that, you know, in actuality in Trinidad and Tobago, that's nonsense. Long story short, respectfully, if you take the time and think about it, you realize, you know. So what you know, and no one is above the law. When you say the term law, that don't necessarily mean the law is justified. It don't necessarily mean the law is being enforced and administered. It don't mean a couple different things. So that stern you know, description he would have give is to kind of, you know, spark, re-energize, and, you know, a battle cry to the persons who have under the table situations, you know, because I seen it from the outside, you know. So another thing that's going on right now is stress mongering, and it's all connected to those up in high places. You know, it's not necessarily a skin color, but those business persons, those politicians that, you know, have a disdain for persons who have a natural goodness. You could call it hate, which is a very applicable word. That might be the best word. It's just haters, you know. They don't want to see you live your life happily. Period. That's the truth. So, yeah, with that said, I continue to stay on the straight and narrow path. You know, no desire whatsoever to do crime. No problems. Happy for the outlet. Very soon, hopefully not, they might tell you, hey, don't take your call because there's an outlet for him to, you know, vent. But I'm not really venting, I'm keeping it real. You know, somebody let me know if the words I'm saying is subjective words, you know, not real words. Is the truth. You know, we have had issues in our country for far too long, and persons in authority not doing their job. Period. Understand? I'll keep under real. So I know you come to the top of the hour. We're coming into the next, you know, what is our crime? So good job, DJ Andy. You keep, you know, keep the vibes going, right? Shouts to Hashim the Dream, wherever he might be, and it's all blessings and love.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much, your contribution member. And well said, you know. As I said, there's so much happening there, and there's a lot of smoke screens. You know, I've heard so many police officers say that. I've heard ministers say that as well. Nobody's above the law. But yet, reality is that
is the main foundation.
As much as that might be true, or should be true, in reality, that is not exactly how things happen.
And let us build a nation together.
It's like the more popular you are, the more money that you have to burn it seems as though it's more that you could get away with.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do the only way.
But members and listeners, I will tell you to just, again, keep your eyes open. Don't let those simple things distract you from the major things that are happening.
And production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main one.
I'm sure that you could testify that it have times that you probably standing right there
because this is our
and then question someone else and ask them, hey,
my sister, and let us build.
Where Keisha ain't come? And person will be like, hey, but Keisha was just here. Keisha just passed right here, and you didn't even see Keisha. All because you got distracted. And that slight moment you get distracted, boom, anything could happen. Any number could call and you wouldn't be sure. So members, keep focused.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
I'm still looking out for all the fans, all the cricket fans, you know. Well, not so much cricket, but the football fans, I should say, for later today. I know the cricket fans were disappointed of West Indies, me being one of them. They crushed, they were defeated. But I know that they are getting ready for their one days. They won the international against New Zealand. But yes, tonight it's about our Carnival Kings, better known as the Soca Warriors, our Trinidad and Tobago football team. They are up against the Reggae Boys, Jamaica. And we're hoping for victory. We need to secure these points to stand a chance to be able to be a part of the World Cup. So don't forget when you're calling in as well, send your best wishes, to the team. Just about 6 minutes. Before I close off at this hour and jump into our last and final hour, what is not a crime but should be considered a crime. I hope that you guys have some for me today. But let's go pay those bills and then come back with more. Keep it locked.
Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Are you searching for answers to life's questions? Those things that disturb and concern you the most? Why all the wickedness? Why the suffering in the world? Will it end? Who is responsible? Well, if so, join us right here on The Street 91.9 FM every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. with Brother Samuel Gooding and Roland White, where we open the Bible and find answers to all these things and more. For it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
This is the voice of Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Looking for the ultimate weekend vibe?
Then pull up to Experience Bar,
Where every weekend is a celebration of culture,
music, and pure energy.
Kick things off every Friday at 4 p.m. with the Experience After Work line.
Good vibes, cold drinks.
And the perfect way to unwind after the grind.
Then on Saturday at 10 p.m., it's time to turn up with Strictly Local Saturdays After Party.
Hosted by DJ Flex 868
and Gingerbread.
Blending Trinbago's hottest hits with
global trending bangers.
And when Sunday rolls in,
we set the tone for the week ahead with Reggae Sundays.
Positive vibrations from 9 p.m. that'll have you feeling only goodness and inspired.
Enjoy drink specials, secure parking,
and free admission every single weekend at number 2 Eastern Main Road, Aruka.
This is where the culture lives and the vibes never miss. So come through, bring your crew,
and experience the weekend like never before.
At Experience Bar, number 2 Eastern Main Road, Aruka.
Craving that authentic taste of the Caribbean but short on time? With Lion Brand Pur Luri Mix. Now in its convenient, easy-to-use pouch, you can whip up a batch of fluffy, golden Pur Luri in a flash. Just add water, mix, and fry. Perfect for impromptu gatherings. Our Pur Luri Mix brings everyone together for a delicious moment. Share the flavor with friends and family, because good food and good company go hand in hand. Get your Lion Brand Pur Luri Mix today and make every moment a tasty celebration. Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
This year I say I'm not cooking. Young brother ask me what you're doing. Crazy, your family them go start screwing. Without food, well, the Christmas could ruin. Tell them to settle and cease, they will still get a piece. Cause KFC have a big festive feast. Well, bring all the chicken, I know it's finger licking. And crazy, you can stay out of the kitchen and have a festive feast, a festive feast.
Celebrate Christmas with KFC's Festive Feast. Get a festive box, 3 pieces of tenders and wedges for only $39.95. Or a festive bucket, 8 pieces of chicken, 2 regular sides, and 2 portions of wedges for $159. KFC, it's finger licking good. The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday
from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
The Embassy Yacht is back
and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launch from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Members, we invite you to be a part of the conversation. Please be mindful and remember our house rules. Be respectful. Keep your contribution under 3 minutes. This house is open to everyone.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah.
Afternoon once again, members. Just 4 minutes past the 3 o'clock. Your speaker Anderson here with you guys in my last and final hour. What is not a crime but should be considered a crime? I'm seeing here that our TN Tech members, our TN Tech family, have arrived in Jamaica, and you're seeing the trucks driving out of the port of Kingston Wharf in Jamaica on the night of November 12th to start electricity restoration work in Montego Bay.
I say that is the main foundation.
So that restoration work has begun
Hand in hand,
as we continue to do our part in helping our family, our Caribbean brothers and sisters rebuild. So again, kudos going out to our TN Tech members for heading out there to assist. What is not a crime but should be considered a crime? Please share with us. Share some of your crime stories today. 342-0081 4665-391.
we need to see about. Surely.
Hi, good afternoon.
DJ Andy, real quick, right? Thanks for taking my call. So it's another local show, right? Called The Morning Brew, show on CNC3, right? So they have an open forum segment similar to this. And a caller voiced they're concerned. One of the many we have heard about noise pollution in communities. And I would add to do that any type of pollution, you know, any type of social disruption, right? So the caller was saying, you know, it have a bar close by and all in the night he trying to sleep and music pumping hard, you know. Where there's a bar or regular house, the noise pollution, you know, where there's music, and I think where there's music, excessive loud talking, carrying on, I think disruptive. And he's saying, you know, he would make reports, thing, and it's like nobody in authority, I guess, and in this case is the police, right? They're not taking them on. So what the caller was saying is that, you know, he is a real easygoing, humble person.
Right.
But while he was lying down there, can't sleep, music pumping, knowing that he would take the right channel to see something, say something. He heard something, he said something. And the lack of concern he would have gotten, right? And other people would have gotten on multiple occasions. The kind of thoughts that was going through his head, that we said. And I could connect with what he's saying, right? So I thinking now, right? Where's really the role? And based on my little conversations and interactions with officers, and I would like Corporal Zahir Ali, also a legal capacity and a lawyer, to think about this. You know, you go through the proper channel, you get disrespected, you get a lack of connection, or even if they talk to your shop, they ask you some kind of, I must say, idiotic questions, really and truly. So if somebody, as a human being, under the pressure, under the harassment, act out in some way, shape, or form, how an officer go and treat with that? That is a question I would like to hear. You know, and if I had to imagine, you know, they would just say, well, caller, blah, 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 blah. From a logical brain, the point is, a law-abiding citizen, a citizen made a report. Did you do everything in your capacity to investigate the report? Did you reach back out to the citizen and say, well, hey, we investigated this, unfortunately, or we find out this, so your report was correct, or, you know, we passed by and we hear no music, okay, whatever. That's a dynamic thing, music. Somebody might get a code, turn off the music. As soon as the police go and turn it back on. With that knowledge and that common sense, what technology is being put in place, you know? Or maybe somebody could use their phone and record, you know? But people would be afraid to do that, you know, knowing that these criminals embolden because, again, the law not doing its job. You understand? So I come back to the first point. If a law-abiding citizen under the pressure and harassment was to act out in some way, shape, or form, how would they treat with that? You know, would an officer use physical force and brute you down? You know, taser you, beat you up. Now you have injuries that you had to deal with. And how you end up in this situation, you was following the law. You was minding your own business. The law didn't do its job. And that's the truth. Thank you so much for the time to express what I have been seeing as a citizen. There's not me trying to push my agenda, you know. There's what I see, and thanks for the time. I continue to listen.
All right, thanks so much for your contribution, member. Now, I saw a video that was circulating over social media where a person was driving on the shoulder, and just higher up there was a police that was literally hiding in the bush, and the police officer came out and obviously stopped the driver who was driving on the shoulder. I wish I could have played it for you all, but it was filled with so many profanities that but it was just it just goes to show you that for the ones that think that you know you could take that chance, you know it looking clear.
In short, this is
because you're not seeing the vehicle, that doesn't mean that the officer mightn't be there. Because the officers are hiding in the bush, just waiting for you.
concentrate.
And you know, I would say it's better you try to at least follow the law of the land, obey the laws.
No,
Don't drive on the shoulders. Try and prevent having to have to give the government your hard-earned money. Sometimes it's money that you haven't even earned just yet. So sometimes you could say the police probably counting your chickens for you.
That is the mean.
But yeah, try and prevent putting yourself in situations like those.
Because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon, DJ Anderson.
Hi, KFC. What's up?
You didn't tell me your brother Dream in his studio recording a song, and you didn't tell me that he sing the song and thing.
But Hashim has always said he does sing, and we have played the song here right on the council as well.
You have a chance coming for 2000.
Yeah, something
next year,
next year. Yes, he does.
All right.
Maybe on the office party tomorrow. Maybe the office party tomorrow. I'll definitely squeeze it. I'll play it so at least you will be able to hear it again.
All right. I know you keep it really. Like some post of a sign that say, "But tell me what."
Who is that?
Because my boy was not talking. They keep it real. Let's go. Keep it real.
Right. And I'm not sure, but I mean, he's just speaking his mind.
He's a qualified youth. He's 34 years old. He has no money, he has nobody. He go to school to study, he looking for a good paying job. He went on that job because all the rest of in the black community, you know. All they go to school and do all their work, get all their proper education, and when they come out, you can't get the job where you want. We got to change that step in the community. When you go to school, learn, your education is good to know, but be entrepreneurs and businessmen. Not so bad?
I hear you, sir.
All right, bye.
Yeah, thanks for your contribution, member.
Cause you know as well as I do the own.
But there's so much people are actually looking, as I said, looking for jobs.
Because now
I saw earlier on that I saw something from White Up, I believe.
Tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation.
They are trying to reach out to those persons who are unemployed. Underemployed because they have some upcoming course that you can literally take. I believe that they do pay a stipend and so forth as well. So for those that probably, you probably just have some time on your hand and you probably want to, add something to your resume, you could definitely check out White Up. What is not a crime but should be considered a crime? For me,
this also goes for every Trinbagonian.
Recently Trump would have responded to
now is the time to come home.
To a journalist about the H-1B visas.
In our day and freezing.
And he's stating that they're not going to do anything about it because
discipline.
You need those immigrants because to make certain things it's very dangerous and you need them because they have the expertise and experience. And to me it's like I know his thing was to get rid of immigrants, and now he's saying he's singing a different song.
My sister, and let us build
should that be a crime or not?
Together.
It's like, yeah, I didn't need them, but yeah, now I need them. So call and share yours with us. Let me know what is not a crime but should be considered a crime. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon to you, DJ Anderson.
Afternoon. Kunji.
And good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. Good afternoon to you, KFC, and your family, your two daughters. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. DJ Anderson, can I deliver a message to you? It's for one of your favorite listener. They think you run a transparent and a good program, but they have one problem.
Go ahead.
That song that you're playing there is really a senior citizen. They have a problem with that song. They say anytime your program going on and you play that song, they will call in the program for the first time. And I ask why. You could call in the program, why you will find a transparent program and you're not calling? He said, by that song. He said he have been fooled with that song. Every time the PNM are in opposition, they just play that song. Really? And catch the people and them, come, let me build a nation together. And when the PNM come in power, he end up with nothing in life. I say, hey, put that aside and call the boy in program. You understand? If you find he innocent and he run a transparent program, you can still call the program. He said, nah, he had to stop that program. Bet you anytime you play that program one day, you will have a new senior citizen caller calling your program. But I support that too. I know that song, that is a dangerous song. That's over 30 years, over 30-something years. And come, let me build a nation together. Every time they're in power, they put in the money in the Indian man pocket, the Syrian man pocket, the Chinese man pocket, and put the African man and European sea people, all kind of thing. But what do you think about banning the private promoters and them fet in these sporting facilities and then DJ Anderson a young guy? What do you think about that? Do you think that is justified or it is fair? What do you think about that as a young person? Why you don't like the dialogue with me?
The thing about it is I do understand. I mean, some of these facilities and the reason behind the usage of the facilities. However, I would have liked that, and this is not for this administration, but I'm thinking that for so many years we are known for our carnival, and they say that our carnival is the mecca of all carnivals. For years now, I think that we should have at least locate a location, a spot that we could literally have events of this magnitude that could hold over 15,000 persons plus. And we have always heard the cry of the population talking about noise pollution. It affects the animals and also to the elder persons and so forth as well. So I do understand all of that. Is like, but what I'm saying is like, as much as yes, I do understand why the Prime Minister would say no fetting at the Brian Lara, but what is the solution to it? What are we going to do? Because, I mean, you don't want to just tell people to just stop having those events. I mean, that's just part of our culture. Yeah?
I agree to an extent. But we don't have nothing about carnival in the Brian Lara Stadium. We have private promoters whole fet in the Brian Lara Promenade. We don't have a Juve, we don't have King and Queen Carnival to say, well, all right, we promote and we have carnival activities in Brian Lara Stadium. It is private promoters that holding fete in Brian Lara Stadium, Cricket Academy. And next thing I will say on this, private promoters, when you say our culture and keeping with carnival and culture, we must also understand that our culture, the culture of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago is calypso, steel band, chutney, and limbo. Understand it? That is our culture, and it don't have nothing like that taking place in Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Nothing like that at all. For all these years, these private promoters and them, and plus Brian Lara Cricket Academy is really taxpayers' own, subsidized taxpayers' place. I can understand that they are Trinidadians too and they are taxpayers, but they must understand the business is a private NGO. It's a private business. So they're not using their name and saying they're citizens using that over that facility over there. It's their private business that paying for these spots over there. And it have nothing to do with carnival. No kiddies carnival, no juve, no nothing like that taking place over there. And I give the government 10 out of 10 for stopping private fete in sporting facilities. Sporting facilities did not bill for that. You see the 35 acres of land that Pan Trinbago wanted to give, and Keith Rowley and the PNM wanted to give Jindal from White India. That is a spot that have no houses around. They could have developed that spot years now and have a place for those private fete. And then them private promoters and them, when them do a fete like Sting and Dutty, they make all kind of $10-15 million profit. White is they don't have their own facilities where they can win another pay no rent and they can rent other private promoters and them to hold the show. White is not thinking innovative. White is we must allow a businessman to use taxpayers' place to destroy it after. What's the years? Watch how much years. And soca music and private shows don't have no private place in Trinidad and Tobago. Why? Think innovative. You don't think that is the right thing? No fete in sporting facilities. That didn't bill for that. We're supposed to establish Brian Lara Cricket Academy and have sports, all kind of sports, badminton, tennis, all kind of things playing over there. Not fete. Thank you.
Noted. Thanks so much for your contribution, member. I get that. I definitely get your point. But it's during more of our carnival season. Some of the events just before the carnival are held there. And Stink and Dirty is one of them. There are a couple other events as well. And yes, it's not really points that you would have pointed out that really represents our carnival. But I mean, it's more whining and jamming to soca music, you know, and I get it. But I mean, where are they gonna be able to host these events? I mean, it's not only us Trinidadians that go to these events. There are a lot of tourists that come in and literally go to these events. It's like the start of your carnival preparation. It's the start of that, you know, just before that Monday and Tuesday for you to be able to get all prepped. And they do have editions of, how they call it, Juve and so forth as well. So, I think you have to literally go to one, member. Probably try and attend one, then probably you would see, you know, the excitement of it. And how it literally brings our people together. Yeah.
Now the election bacchanal die away.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
I don't know Kunji. I want to know, they were saying, don't pay taxes. You just taxes and clean these places and see about them. You just taxes and seeing about they saying you the cut. Huh? They had the aim to destroy Carnival. They better hope to make it if I because people don't call it for election already because the state they have in the country. Because all them would like to drink all them bars and the majority of them bars are the photo because of what they're doing. And they talk about how they're doing something for the country. All they're going to bring foreign people for Carnival. If we want people to come down here for fest, yeah? And that's what they're doing. They need to get bought out. Bye.
All right, member. So I have the parang of the day, all courtesy of our friends at Royal Castle. That's coming up next. Our culture, our taste.
Okay, Rudolph, make her right. Then, oh, hold on. Mrs. Claus sent a WhatsApp. The elves are hungry. Pick up a Royal Castle Queen bucket, a King bucket, some royal wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra delicious coleslaw, crinkle-cut fries, potato salad, and a snack box for yourself. Oh, and don't forget that delicious honey mustard sauce. It's really lashing. Okay, Rudolph, let's get that delicious local Trini flavor. Royal Castle, here we come. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
When I hear her calling, it was neighbor Mildred. She come over early, say time for the fete. Please don't say I'm greedy, but I ain't fool yet. My husband gone by his mother and left me in a jam. Look me belly in my hand, neighbor give me piece of ham. Neighbor, oh yo yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay, bring out the ham. Neighbor, oh yo yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay. Try to hide the meat, so rest it on the table, let the neighbor get to eat. We fetting all day and it's for all night. A little piece of ham bone to make the stomach right. My husband gone by his mother and left me in a jam. Look me belly and me ham, give me piece of ham. Neighbor, oh yo yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay, bring out the ham. Neighbor, oh yo yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay, bring out the ham. All I want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. I don't want no other meat. Bring out the ham. When I taste good so robust. Bring out the ham. It's then I just feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Neighbor, oh yo yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay, bring out the ham. Neighbor, oh yo yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay, bring out the ham. All I want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. I don't want no other meat. Bring out the ham. When I taste good so rufus. Bring out the ham. It's then I just feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Neighbor, oh yo yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay, bring out the ham. Neighbor, oh yo yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay, bring out the ham.
Christmas Christmas is coming, and we're heading back to T&T for that famous Royal Castle chicken. We just love the Royal Castle family meal with those 12 pieces of tasty chicken, the 6 yummy sides, and that refreshing 2-liter soft drink. It's just perfect for a nice Christmas lime. So if you're hustling and bustling like me, or if you just want some great tasting food, pick up the Royal Castle family meal. Happy holidays from Royal Castle. Ho, 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 ho.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
And that was your soca parang of the day, all courtesy our good friends at Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste. Thank you, Royal Castle, for that.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say.
What can I say? And I'm loving the parang. Back in my boyhood days in the 50s, Christmas was best. Life was good. No murders, no drugs, no guns.
Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
Well, as some would say, bring it back. Bring back those good old days.
To build a strong and better nation.
What is not a crime but should be considered a crime?
Is the main foundation.
Call in, be a part of the show. 342-0081 466-5391. And you could also send your voice notes as well.
Come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production. To build a strong and better nation. I say,
yeah, some people are saying, you know, this the academy was built for cricket. It was not built for fetting.
This is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
And you know, it have things called like the party stand and so forth. And trust me, if you have ever gone to a cricket, it's like a party, you know. It's like a fetting atmosphere anyways. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon, DJ Anderson. I never gonna fight a band down by Banlara down me. I really cross the lighthouse. But I don't know how this person is gonna go. But we know Banlara, let's have a party every year, carnival. And Banlara never keep a fed down there, promote no fed down there. And that basically because the icon. He can be fed up by friends up with the
no, but if something is working for you, if something is working for you, why mess with it? Brian Lara has always had his event at his home, and it has always been always scored. So why change it?
But because you respect the sporting community there. But the icon, they was enough pet and wind up and junk. That's all I'm saying. They put that sport. You know like in them have, to keep our fed down there. Like in them have, we have a fed down there, we call it, Forest Park.
Wow.
Right, it has some big, with a red land and thing down, they can go and turn it out and keep that and thing down there. I know you have a grudge here just for the
Hello? I don't know if your phone muted or I'm not hearing you. KFC?
Yeah, me now?
Yeah, hearing you now. Go ahead.
I tell you to Jesus in that song he was playing at the Christmas song.
The
I know
song
you man
Deceitful.
now calling and say because we are like your phone song.
All right. Listen, I don't know if the person.
Now more than ever.
I don't know what party Merchant would have supported. I am not too sure of anything of that. But I think that this song has so much meaning into it. Whether it doesn't matter to me which party that you support. I think it's just the wording of the song, the message in the song. And to me, if it is that you're really proud, and you're proud to be a Trinidadian and Trinbagonian, and you really want betterment, go shoot the messenger, man. Go shoot the messenger, yeah? Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon to you again, DJ Anderson. And I agree with you. It's a good song. It's a good song, but they just use it for the wrong reason. But that's a good song. That's a beautiful song. DJ Anderson, do you believe that there are poor people in this country who look for social assistance, sometimes spend over $10,000 every year behind carnival activities? Do you believe that?
I know persons who take loans at credit unions and these facilities just to play mass.
You ever hear the talk? Let me just let you know, I don't go to those things. My money is not for those things. It's not a revolving thing. You ever hear the slang that any fool could make money, but it take a wise person to spend money? You ever hear that slang?
Yeah.
Any fool could make money, but it take a wise person to spend it. Why would someone feel comfortable to spend $10,000 a year behind carnival? Do you know when 10 years pass, that's $100,000 you spend behind carnival? And then you still look for social assistance? Do you know that is your children university money you throw away there? Do you know that is your children starting life that you throw away there? Do you know that is your children foundation that you throw away over there? And you people outside over there that love this so much, what is more important? What is more important? Your children's future? Your community future? Or to just throw away 100,000 in 10 years, and after 10 years pass, when you look wrong, so you don't even have a car to send your children to school? Eh? Or you're still owing the transport to carry your children to school? Or still looking for a hamper Christmas time from the state? We had to watch the things that we promoting. You see, this administration, all them things must cut out. We must direct the people mind in the right direction. We must change that mentality of freedom spending and illiterate thinking, and use your money for the right purpose. You don't get opportunity to work and take your money and spend it like that. God created that opportunity for you to do wise things with your money. But any fool can make money, and it take a wise person to spend it. Have a good day, DJ Anderson.
Thank you so much, member, for your contribution.
Tolerance and production.
Now, you see, the thing is that
A strong and better.
I want us to remember that, you know, we are living
That is the main
in a country that, you know, we respect everyone's religion and cultural beliefs. Every creed and race to find an equal place. And your beliefs and the way that you may structure your life may not align with someone else. So you may not see the benefits, or you may not see the reason behind jumping and whining and having a good time. But to some, that is their way of dealing with their life. You know, stress, different things that may go on in their life. That's probably just their way of probably just saying, you know what, let me just have some fun. You know, it have persons who may not spend a bad dollar for the entire year. But when it's carnival time, they spend that money because that's their way of treating themselves. And, you know, again, you know, you may see, you know, you're not into that, and, you know, just like a religion, if you're a Christian, you know, you may not practice or want to be associating yourself with another religion and their beliefs. You may not want to, you know, take part in Hindu, something that relates to Hindu or Muslim because you're a Christian. You know, it's the same thing, you know, as much as I do understand that a lot of persons would say, you know, use your money for other things and whatever the case may be. We have to be fair. We really have to be fair. And even before the Brian Lara Academy, there was still events that was happening, you know. So I am positively sure that they're going to work out the logistics, and persons are still going to be able to party and at least be able to have a good time. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Oh, yes. Good afternoon, Dr. Anderson.
Afternoon, President.
Okay, afternoon, and well, I don't know, Dr. Dream not there for the week already. So, wait now, it had a day in this week, you didn't have no program, you didn't come.
Actually, yes, that was it Tuesday?
Yeah, somewhere along the.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Tuesday. I lost a good friend, and because he's a Muslim, you know, they bury very fast. So I had to attend the funeral, and you know how it goes.
Yeah. All right, okay. Well, because I recognize it, I say, well, when I do come in, I go make sure and things. Well, you know, well, we just understand out here too, because when we ain't here, that we know it had to be some reason why we program it on.
Yeah.
That was okay. So well, afternoon Trinidad and Tobago, afternoon God. Discipline, tolerance, and production is what we're looking for in the street council, and we must always maintain that. I like Kunji recommendation this afternoon. The last part of it with the to tell we do fair time. So look, Mister. Look, keep that out of your head for me, because we have people like that, and however we set the situation, we just party every day of the week. You can't take that out of it just so. Anyway, but your first part of the consciousness, I like it bad. I like it so bad. And I want to tell my country something for true, because we must start to use things in order, we must start to do things in order in truth. The Brian Lara Cricket Academy. And they can play football and thing in it. It has to play for football. I think I never go inside it, but if you say it's a sporting academy, I find it's about time. However people take the privilege, even the PNM government encourage whatever it was at the time to create and to have sex. And especially according to Kunji, private people start making money off it. How much? I mean, yeah, we know the government, we should believe the government has made money, but then even so that they make money, after they done dirty up the fed stick and dirty and mash it up and all them kind of things, and the next year you have to spend money for sports to have to be inside. He's very right in what he's saying, and I will agree with Sister Kamala, or Prime Minister Kamala, in doing something to create the order of reality, the order of respect for the facility. You know, and let me find it have enough spaces in Trinidad and Tobago according to it, have noise pollution and all to deal with. So let me find places about time too, that we find place for the carnival product, so that it will, for the next few years, well, nobody will have to complain about it, and the show should go on good. Keeping these things now in these times, after a period of time, the kind of base, let me be truth here, the kind of base we have in these times here, that is coming to people's ears from so far away, and the vibration of base rocking your whole self, it's about time we start to put this thing in order according to Sister Canada. Noise pollution to that extent. So, Kunzi, give Kunzi a big applaud here for me for being right this evening that much to that part of his contribution. And give Canada a good one too. Let's see go ahead with that. And we found a place for carnival for these private pets. Because we don't know pet, you can't stop the pet. But we'll find a place better for the pet and leave out the sporting facility in real. Kunzi was right. Kunzi, take applaud for that. You was right. Thank you.
Thanks so much, member, for your contribution.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say.
And I agree that it's just about time now that we really need to be able to,
because now more than ever we must
to locate a area that they could have events of that magnitude that is not going to affect anyone, animals or
I say
anyone at all.
So come let us work hand in hand.
As I say, the party has to continue, yeah?
Brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
And I'm seeing some persons are saying here that, they really feel like, like they're getting anything from this administration. They're saying that, so far it seems like they have only been taken away, not really given.
Remember, the key to success is working hard.
Sometimes just like parents, your parent might just put on their foot and say, you know what, you cannot go here, or, you cannot get this.
We start to build.
But there's a reason behind it,
And onward to progress we surely will.
But I would hope that the administration, the Minister of Culture and the Prime Minister herself would definitely try to see how
to build a strong and better.
This can be something of the past. That we could really work on trying to find somewhere that they could host events like that without having to have to move all over the place and obviously the complaints by residents of music and so forth. Because anytime you take away that, it's like you're taking away part of the celebration. If it is that you say, well, you could have the celebration, but no music truck, then it's not going to be the same. And I think, because even at the academy, they normally have it at the car park. It's not in the savannah itself. It's not on the pitch where cricket is played and so forth. But yeah.
We need to see about.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Afternoon. The people vote for that, so I want to get in. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I've heard that too. It doesn't say, there's nothing surprising.
No.
They say, they vote for change. You vote a party out, you vote for this new party, and this is the change that they bring.
To build a strong and better.
So why fuss? Yeah, I've heard persons saying that as well.
That is the main one.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome. Hello?
President is the Honorable Congressman, because when you was there for the last 9 years, they calling in to announce any Dr. Rowley, they say the Honorable Dr. Rowley, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Know your place. The President, a round of applause, they are putting in the head of the class. But President, my didn't call in, you might get some strokes,
Yes, you're easy there. You're not easy. Oh my gosh.
This also go.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Hello?
Good afternoon to you again, DJ Anderson. DJ Anderson, why would you not give me my applaud when you're goodly and loyal
But I did.
listener call and request?
I did give you the applaud.
Hey. Animals, they show aggression towards human being. Human being, they show biasness towards human being. Don't give me that. Don't give me that bias.
No, I give you.
What will you give me this?
All right, well, here it again.
But how me hear the one go on top of the class and thing? How me hear that one? How me hear that official one?
What official one?
That is the official one I'm looking to hear. The one with that, go to the top of the class.
No,
like
no. I played the same effect. The only thing I didn't say was in front of the class because he already mentioned that to bring you in front of the class. So I just played the effect to establish that.
No. He's saying that he's telling you to play it. You have to say go on top in front of the class. He requesting it for you to say it. That one mentioned.
You're in front of the class. You're in.
All right, yeah, that better. I want to have you in that corner right through now.
All right,
I want to make sure I want to make sure that we fear with each other.
All right, noted.
But when we allow and we say these fetish is part of we culture, what we allow as human being, we satisfy with bad parenting, misconduct by parenting, and reckless parenting. We classify that as reckless parenting, who just throw away the money and don't care about the children's future. And we witnessing that happening in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. If we have 100,000 citizens of this country, I know you had to go now, 100,000, spend $10,000 a year, every year in Carnival, they throw away the whole generation. They throw away the whole generation over there. And then we must allow that and support that and say that is good parenting practice. How controversial that is. Thank you.
All right, thanks, man, for your contribution. I wouldn't say that though, and not every person who takes part in those events struggling or bad parenting. You know, as I said, a lot of persons, that's their way of just having a break, you know, at least being able to spree on themselves, yeah. Anyways, that's all the time that I have for today. I want to thank all of you for being a part of the council as usual. Tomorrow, same time, same place. They're getting you guys ready for the Chid Empire. They're up next. They're going to take you guys 3 to 7. Keep it locked. Mr. Matheson, Ronaldo, and the entire team. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. I am DJ Anderson. The council is adjourned on till tomorrow, Friday. Last working day of the week for most of us, yeah? Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. Until then, you guys, please be safe and have an enjoyable evening.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old-Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All-night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love, have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
Nature's Touch Massage Therapy and Nutrition and Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan invites you to join